be doing a short breath to movement sequence toward the end of the standing series, where we'll be balancing in our standing poses. So as you're ready, go ahead and find that comfortable seat at the top of your mat, sitting on your heels or crisscross applesauce. Take your inhale to bring the hands to heart center, and then exhale to roll the shoulders back down and away. Inhale, shoulders rise. Exhale, release them down. One more, inhale, shoulders lift up. And exhale to roll them back down and away. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. You may bring your hands to heart center. I invite you to set an intention or maybe a dedication for your practice. Today I offer up the intention of finding balance. We'll seal up these intentions with 3 breaths. First, exhale all the stale air from your lungs. Inhale, fill up. Exhale through your nose, let it go. Again, inhale, fill up. Exhale, release. You may begin to blink eyes open, first gazing toward the fingertips, and we'll get started on hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Take your inhale, lift your chest and tail, find your cow spine. And then exhale, round and curl, navel in and up, cat pose. 2 more like that. Inhale to cow pose, chest lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, round and curl, cat spine. 1 more. Inhale to cow pose. And exhale, cat. On your next inhale, find a neutral tabletop. And on your next exhale, tuck the toes, pike the hips up and back for your first downward facing dog. Maybe bend through the left knee and then the right. Your hands are still shoulder width. Your feet are still hips distance. If your heels are on the floor, maybe challenge yourself by walking the feet maybe half a footprint behind you and stretching out the backs of the heels and the calves even more. If your heels do not touch, maybe bend the knees, draw the hips toward the sky and stretch the backs of the glutes. Release the shoulders. On your next inhale, roll forward to a high plank pose, shoulders over wrists. Then on your exhale, drop the knees, keep the hips lifted, and lower the chest and chin between the thumbs, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to slide to the belly, peel up your head, neck, and chest for baby cobra. Little to no weight in those hands. Think about squeezing the elbows in, pushing the elbows down. For 3, 2, 1. Listen here, press through the palms, but keep a slight bend in the elbows for your full cobra. Draw the feet down into the mat. Try to prevent yourself from collapsing in the low spine. And then listen one more time. As you exhale, begin to release the pressure from your palms. Come back into baby cobra, but try to keep some of that lift in your chest. And then when you're ready, come through tabletop to downward facing dog. Gaze forward, knees bend. Take small steps toward your hands. Take your inhale, halfway lift, press palms into shins or thighs. Or if you can reach, you can press those palms into the floor and bring a flat spine into the back. And then exhale, fold. Do that again. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Press the weight into the ball mounds of the feet, bringing the hips over the heels. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise. Reach up, mountain pose, gaze to thumbs. Exhale, open the arms, hands by your sides, Samasthiti. Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutations A. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant palms, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog. Hold for 5, release shoulders, 4. Keep breathing, 3. Strong palms, 2. 1. Gaze forward, knees bend, jump, step, or float to the top. Think about lifting the hips and drawing the straight legs forward. Take your inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, reach up, gaze to thumbs. Exhale, open the arms by your sides. Again, inhale, arms rise, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant palms, hips lift, feet shoot back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog for 5. Think about broadening out through the collarbones. 4, chest moves toward the thighs. 3, navel back. 2, 1, gaze forward, knees bend, walk, step, or float to the top. Take your inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, reach up. Exhale, the hands by the sides. Last one, inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find length through the spine. Exhale, plant palms, step or jump back. Think hips high as you shoot those feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog. For 5, release the shoulders. 4, inner thighs toward the sky. 3, biceps toward the ceiling. 2, 1, gaze forward, knees bend, walk, step, or float to the top. Take your inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, reach up, gaze to thumbs. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands by sides. Surya, Namaskar B, Sun Salutations B. Knees bend, arms rise, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, step, jump, or float. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog. Here's the change. Step your right foot toward your right thumb. Spin your left heel down at a 45-degree angle and rise up to your warrior 1. 1 long inhale to the top. As you begin your exhale, plant the palms, step or handstand back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog. Other side, step your left foot toward your left thumb, spin your right heel down, rise up on the inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step or handstand back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog for 5. Think about drawing the hands toward the feet and the feet toward the hands. 4. Breathe full. 3. Release shoulders. 2. 1. Gaze forward, knees bend, walk, step, or float to the top. Take your inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Knees bend, arms rise, chair pose. Exhale, hands by sides. Last one, knees bend, arms rise, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog. Warrior 1. Right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale to rise up to the top. Exhale to take it down. Step or handstand your way back to your Chaturanga Dandasana. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog. Left foot forward, right heel drops, rise up, inhale. Exhale, step or handstand back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog. Hold for 5. Navel back, 4. Breathe full, 3. Engage the quads to stretch the hamstrings. 2. 1. Gaze forward, knees bend, walk, step, or float to the top. Take your inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Knees bend, arms rise, chair pose, and hold for 5. Release shoulders, 4. Hips rock under, 3. Seat low, chest high, 2. And 1. Exhale the hands to the hips, come to stand. Hop or step your feet hips distance. Take your inhale to lift the chest, and then exhale, fold, Patagustasana, using index and middle fingers. Wrap those fingers around the two big toes. Take your inhale to look up, lengthen. Then exhale, fold deeper with the inner elbow on the outer shin. Hold for 5. Release the shoulders. 4. Draw the weight into the ball mounds of the feet. 3. Engage the quads as you lift the hips. 2. Navel back. 1. Take your inhale to look up, lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms to frame out your right foot and step the left foot toward the back of the mat. Drop to your left knee, and on your inhale, rise up to your kneeling crescent lunge, Anjanayasana. Hands come overhead, palms pressed together. Shoulders drop. You may have your arms out at an angle or horizontal to the floor if your shoulders don't allow you to bring those arms overhead with straight elbows. Hold for 5. Engage the left glute. 4. Be mindful the right knee doesn't cross the right toes. 3. Find a nice back bend here, lifting the chest toward the sky. 2. In 1, open the arms toward the right side of your mat and take a twist here for a kneeling twisted lunge. Gaze back to your right thumb. Hold for 5. The deeper the twist, the deeper the breath. 4. Release the right shoulder down. 3. Stabilize yourself by pressing down into the left foot. 2. In 1, option to stay here or take a little back bend, reaching down for your left calf with your right hand. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. Go ahead and inhale, windmill your right arm back up to meet your left. Find that kneeling crescent. And then as you exhale, drop the left hand down next to the right foot for your easy twist. Right arm can stay straight up toward the sky or drop back so it's parallel to the long edge of the mat. Hold here for 3. Breathe full for 2. In 1, inhale, lift the arms back overhead. Tuck the left toes and rise up to your high crescent lunge. Hold for 5. Be mindful the right knee doesn't wobble in or out. Try to keep it locked over that ankle. 4. Engage the back inner thigh. 3. Release the shoulders. Lock the rib cage in. 2. In 1, open the arms up to the side of the mat. Take that twist in high crescent. Hold for 5. Gaze back to right thumb. 4. Stabilize yourself with your left inner thigh. 3. Keep breathing. 2. In 1, stay here or take your right hand down to your left back of the thigh. Take your little back bend for a full inhale and a full exhale. Inhale the arms high, find that high crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, draw the arms behind you, pinkies high toward the sky, and draw your chest forward at a 45-degree angle. Hold here in this airplane arms, high crescent lunge for 3, for 2, in 1, lift the arms out to the side. Bring them back overhead as you lift your torso up, high crescent. And then exhale, plant the left hand next to the right foot and step your right foot back. Find your side plank. Right hand is high. Stack the right foot on top of the left or come to your left knee. Hold for 5. Breathe full. 4. Lift the rib cage. 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, plant the right hand down. Come to your high plank for your full inhale. And then exhale, chaturanga. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. And full exhale to downward facing dog. Gaze forward, knees bend, walk, step, or float to the top. Take your inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, mountain pose. Exhale, the hands to the hips. Hop or step your feet hips distance. Take your inhale to lift the chest. And then exhale for Patagustasana. Step on palms, toes to wrists, then fold for 5. Release the shoulders. 4. Draw the navel back to bring your forehead closer to your shins. 3. Keep breathing. 2. 1. Take your inhale to look up, and then exhale, plant the palms to frame out the left foot. Step the right foot toward the back of the mat and drop to your right knee. On your inhale, lift the arms overhead for Anjanayasana, kneeling crescent lunge. Hold for 5. Remember, the arms stay straight. 4. Release the shoulders. 3. Step down into the back foot. 2. In 1, windmill the left arm back. Find your twisted kneeling crescent. Twisting your torso to the left side of your mat and stabilizing yourself with that back leg. Hold for 5. Keep breathing. 4. Gaze to left thumb. 3. Release that left shoulder down. 2. 1. Option to stay here or reach the left hand down to the right calf. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, windmill the arms back up to that kneeling crescent. Exhale, the right hand down next to the left foot. Find your easy twist, either keeping the left hand up high or sweeping it long behind you, parallel to the long edge of your mat. Whatever's most comfortable on the shoulder. Hold for 3. Breathe full. 2. In 1, inhale the arms back overhead. Tuck the back toes and lift up to your high crescent lunge. Hold for 5. Stabilize yourself with the left leg. 4. Lock the rib cage in. 3. Navel back. 2. Keep breathing. 1. Take that twist. Open the arms up to the left side of the room. Twist the torso open, but keep the hips in line with the front edge of the mat. Hold here for 5. Keep breathing. 4. 3. 2. 1. Option to stay or take that little back bend, taking the left fingertips down toward the right thigh. For a full inhale and a full exhale. And then inhale the arms back up overhead. As you exhale, open the arms out to the side of the room, bringing the pinkies high and drawing the torso forward at that 45-degree angle for those airplane arms. Hold here for 3. 2. 1. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, plant the right hand down, step the left foot back, find your side plank. You can also take that right knee if you need to. Hold for 5. Lift the hips higher. 4. Release the shoulders. 3. 2. Try to stack the feet. 1. Drop the left hand down. Find your high plank for your inhale. And then exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left heel opens. Unwind to your warrior 2 on the right. Take this pose for a 3 count. Square up hips and shoulders and ground down through both feet for 3. Breathe full. 2. 1. On your inhale, lift the arms overhead, straight up above the shoulders. Palms stay far away from each other, but feel like they're being magnetized here. On your exhale, draw the hands down to warrior 2 arms. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, push the air away. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, arms lower. Find your extended side angle. Right forearm to right thigh, left hand overhead. You can take a bind, or you can take that right hand to the outside of the right foot, maybe onto a block. If you're lowering your hands, be mindful the hips don't lift up as you lower that hand down. Hold for 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3. Gaze to the palm of your left hand. 2. And 1. Inhale, lift up to your star pose, toes wide, arms wide. And then exhale, bend into the knees, bring the hands to heart center for goddess pose. Be mindful here that the seat isn't sinking away from you. The seat should sink between the knees or as close to between the knees as you can. You may have to lift up slightly or adjust your feet here. Keep those knees tracking over the ankles, not in front of the toes here, or over the midfoot. Option to inhale the arms high, hold for 3. Keep breathing. 2. In 1, bring the hands to the tops of the thighs. Take your inhale to push the chest forward as you open the knees wider. And then as you exhale, drop your right shoulder toward your left knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left shoulder, right knee. Inhale, lift up, right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, lift up, left shoulder, right knee. One more. Inhale, lift up, right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, lift, left shoulder, right knee. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. We're going to take a forward fold here. So turn the toes in as you fold forward, bringing your hands to the ground between your feet, and then slowly begin to straighten your legs. Option to keep those knees bent. Hold for 5. Think about drawing the navel in. 4. Option to make this harder by drawing the feet in closer toward one another. 3. 2. 1. Take your inhale to look up, lengthen. Exhale, crawl your hands toward your right foot. Bring both hands to the inside of that right foot and turn onto the toes of the left foot for your lizard pose. Find a squeeze between the right arm and the right leg. If you need some more space, you can put blocks underneath your palms. You can also drop your forearms down. You're also welcome to drop the back knee. Hold for 5. Imagine bringing your torso parallel to your thigh. 4. The tendency here when we're working on getting deeper is for the mid back to round. We're working to get that back straight. 4. Keep breathing. 3. Long spine, gaze out on the floor in front of you. 2. In 1, we head back to that side plank. Ditch those blocks if you use them. Come back to the left toes. Ground the left palm, step the right foot back, and lift the right arm. Hold for another 5. You can take a knee or forearm here if you need to. 4. Release shoulders. 3. 2. 1. Go ahead and come back to your high plank. Take a full inhale. And then exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog for the other side. Left foot steps forward, right heel spins down. Open up to warrior 2 on the other side. Take a 3 count to set up your stance. Make sure it's wide enough here that you get a nice stretch on the inner thighs, feeling those heels scrub toward one another for 3. Keep breathing. 2. 1. We're about to move the arms. Remember to make your own resistance here. As you inhale, lift the arms up overhead, fingertips point toward the ceiling. And then exhale, push the air down. Find warrior 2. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, push them down. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, take them down. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, lower. Find your extended side angle, forearm to thigh, hand outside the foot, or take your bind. Hold for 5. Gaze to your right palm. 4. Long neck. Make sure the spine stays in one long line. 3. Navel works here. Try to keep both side bodies extended. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale up to star pose, toes wide, arms wide. And then exhale, hands to heart, sink the hips down, bend into the knees for your goddess pose, side 2. Option to keep the hands at heart center or to lift the arms straight up overhead. Hold for 3. Gaze lifts. 2. Shoulders drop. In 1, bring the palms to the tops of the thighs and we'll take those shoulder drops. On your inhale, press the thighs open, lift the chest. Exhale, right shoulder toward left knee. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, left shoulder, right knee. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, chest lifts. Left shoulder, right knee. Inhale, chest lifts. Right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, chest lifts. Left shoulder, right knee. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, find your forward fold. Turn the toes in as you fold, and then begin to straighten the knees. Hold for 5. Lift the hips higher. 4. Think about engaging the quads here. 3. Press weight into the toes of the feet. 2. And 1. Take your inhale to look up halfway. And then exhale, crawl toward your left foot for your lizard pose. Hands on the inside of that left foot. You can be down on the back knee or up on the toes. You can use blocks here if you need to. Hold for 5. Keep breathing. 4. Do your best. 3. 2. 1. Ditch the black blocks, come back to palms, and we'll take that side plank on the other side. Step your left foot back. Option to take a knee or forearm and hold for 5. For an added balance challenge, gaze up to the top thumb. 4. This will add some more instability into your side plank. 3. Do your best. 2. 1. Inhale, roll to your high plank. And then exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog. Gaze forward, knees bend, walk, step, or float to the top of your mat. Take your inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Then as you exhale, fold forward and toe heel your feet apart. So there's about this width of space between them. On your next inhale, roll up, lift the arms overhead, mountain pose. And then exhale the hands to heart center. We're going to take a modified chair twist here. So first let's set up our chair pose. Keep your feet at that fist width distance, and then inhale to bend the knees, sinking the hips back. Lift the chest, pushing the sternum into the fingertips, and then roll the hips under to engage the lower abs. On your next exhale, draw your right elbow between your knees and find your modified twist. Squeeze the knees on the elbow here to keep the knees in line and gaze over the left shoulder. Now inhale, lengthen out through the crown of the head, and exhale, sink the hips lower. Release the left shoulder for 5. Do your best. 4. Keep breathing. 3. Tricky transition coming up. 2. Stay low. In 1, look down at the floor. Drop your right hand in front of your right foot, maybe on a block. Then shoot your left leg behind you. We're finding half moon. Left leg goes behind you, parallel to the mat. Left arm goes high overhead. Hover here like you're being squeezed between 2 panes of glass for 5. Try to stack hips and shoulders. 4. Energy through the back heel. 3. Do your best. 2. Listen carefully. Stay lifted. In 1, go ahead and dial that left hip down so you're in a warrior 3 stance and bring the hands to heart center. If you need to place your fingertips on blocks, you can. Otherwise, try to hover for Shiva Squats. Begin to bend your right knee, bringing the left knee behind the right. And then inhale, lift up to warrior 3 legs. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. 2 more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Find those warrior 3 legs. And then come into your half moon pose. Slightly different variation. Begin to rotate the hips under. Then drop those right fingertips down and lift the left hand overhead. Hold for 5. Do your best. 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Gently tap the left foot down at the back of your mat. Reverse your warrior. Bend into right knee. Sweep that right arm overhead. Inhale back to warrior 2. Exhale, straighten out your right leg. Cock the hips to the back of the room as you tip your torso forward. Find your triangle pose. Hold here. Or if you'd like to take extended triangle, shoot your left fingertips toward the front of the room. Your arm is right over your ear. Hold for 5. Step down into the back foot. 4. Squeeze the legs toward one another. 3. Do your best. 2, 1. Inhale up through warrior 2. And exhale, reverse. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Chaturanga. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog. For the other side, gaze forward, knees bend. Walk, step, or float to the top. Take your inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, toe heel your feet until they're a fist width apart. Then inhale, rise up to your mountain pose. Exhale the hands to heart center. Sink the hips back, find your modified chair pose. Think about drawing the hips under here and lifting the chest, drawing the sternum into the thumbs. On your next exhale, bring your left elbow between the knees. Squeeze onto your elbow here. Keep the knees in line as you gaze over the right shoulder. Think about sinking the hips deeper here. Hold for 5. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. 4. Do your best. 3. You know where we're going this time. 2. Stay twisted, stay low. In 1, look down at the floor. Drop your left palm in front of your left foot, maybe onto a block. And send the right arm high as you shoot that right leg behind you, finding your half moon pose. Stack the hips and shoulders for a balance challenge. Gaze to the right thumb for 5. Really engage both sides of the abdominals here. 4. Keep breathing. 3. We have those Shiva Squats coming up. In 2, we're going to find warrior 3 legs. In 1, lift the hands to heart center, dial the right hip down, come to your warrior 3 legs. You can plant the palms or fingertips on blocks, or you can hover them at heart center. Begin to bend into your left knee as you bring your right knee behind the left. Inhale, lift up, warrior 3 legs. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it down. 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up to half moon. Rotate the hips open. Shoot that right leg back and extend the arms. Hold for 5. Really find energy through the back foot, the back calf, the back quad. 4, flex through the right foot. 3, breathe fuller. 2, reverse your warrior. And 1, plant the right foot down, come through warrior 2, and then send the left hand overhead. Inhale the arms out like a T, straighten out the left leg, maybe toe heel the back foot in 1 to 2 footprints. Then find your triangle pose. Cock the hips to the back of the room as you tip your torso forward. Option for extended triangle by drawing the right fingertips toward the front of the room. Hold for 5. Breathe full. 4. Lengthen out both side bodies. 3. 2. 1. Inhale up through warrior 2. Exhale to reverse. Cartwheel those hands down to the mat. Chaturanga. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog. Here comes that standing balance series. Go ahead and step your right foot forward between your hands. Come up high on the left heel and lift up to your high crescent lunge. We've been here before. We'll hold for the first time a 3 count in each posture. So go ahead and hold here in your high crescent lunge for 3, 2, 1. Tip the torso forward, shoot the arms out in front of you, and lift the back heel for warrior 3. Hold for 3, collarbones high. 2. In 1, come to stand, left knee into the chest. Option to keep your hands at heart center or to lift the arms overhead. Option to keep the left knee bent or to straighten that leg. Hold for 3, for 2. In 1, reverse, take warrior 3, left leg back. Hold for 3, 2. 1, tap the left toes back, lift the arms, find high crescent. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stay here for the inhale. Exhale, warrior 3, left leg lifts. Inhale, come to stand. Left knee comes into the chest or straightens. Exhale, take it back to warrior 3. Take your inhale here, and then exhale, tap the back toes down, lift up, high crescent. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, come to stand, left knee into the chest or straighten the left leg. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, high crescent. Last time. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, come to stand. Straighten out that left leg. Option to take big toe hold or hold on to the left knee. Hold for 5. Think about lifting the collarbones. 4. Root down through the standing heel. Maybe you can straighten out the standing leg. 3. Keep breathing. 2. 1. Left leg goes left, gaze goes right. Hold for 5. Breathe full. 4. Heel in, toe out. 3. Let the leg do its own lifting. 2. 1. Come back to center. Straighten out the leg. Release the toe. Release the knee. Hold for 5. Chest a little forward. 4. Breathe fuller. 3. Firm up the top of the quad. 2. 1. Reverse. Send the leg back. Find your warrior 3. Tap the toes down. Lift up to high crescent. And then send the arms down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. And full exhale to downward facing dog for the other side. Left foot forward, right heel high, rise up to high crescent. Slow this time. Hold for 3. Breathe full for 2. 1. Tip the torso forward, lift the right leg in parallel with your mat. Shoot the arms forward here or keep them at heart center. Hold for 3. Abdominals engaged. 2. 1. Come to stand, right knee into the chest or straighten out the right leg. 3. Breathe full. 2. 1. Exhale, reverse. Send the right leg back. Hold your warrior 3 for 3. Breathe full for 2. Last time slow. 1. Step it back. Find your high crescent for 3. Breathe full for 2. 1. 3 times fast. Take your inhale in high crescent. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, come to stand. Maybe straighten out the right leg. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 3. Right leg lifts. Inhale, come to stand. Right leg straightens. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, high crescent. Last time. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, come to stand. Maybe the right leg straightens. Take big toe hold or hold on to the outer edge of the right knee. Hold for 5. Do your best. 4. Keep breathing. 3. Chest a little forward. 2. 1. Right leg goes right. Gaze goes left. Hold for 5. Do your best. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bring the leg back to center. Release it. Straighten the leg wherever it is. Hold for 5. Turn the thigh slightly inward. 4. Navel back. 3. Think about doing the work with your abdominals. 2. 1. Exhale. Take the leg back. Find your warrior 3. Inhale, lift up to high crescent. Exhale, Chaturanga, plant the palms down. Full inhale to up dog or cobra. Full exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, drop both forearms down simultaneously. Find your forearm plank. Hold for 5. Dome out through your shoulder blades. 4, squeeze the elbows toward one another. 3, long spine. 2, push out through the heels. 1, walk the toes in toward the elbows. Find your dolphin pose. Ears come between upper arms. Head hovers. Try to keep the wrists apart. Hold for 5. Navel back. 4. It's okay to bend the knees. 3. Do your best. 2. 1. Walk the toes back. Drop your hips. Find your cobra pose. Find your Sphinx pose. Keep those forearms grounded. Lift the chest, broaden out through the collarbones. Elbows are under the shoulders. Hold here for 5. Engage the legs here. Keep them squeezing together. 4. Engage the toes. 3. Lift the collarbones high. 2. In 1, keep everything as it is, but slide the palms so they're underneath the shoulders and come into your cobra pose, squeezing the elbows in tight. Hold for 5. See if you can lift up higher. 4. See if you can match your Sphinx pose height. 3. Keep breathing. 2. In 1, sit back to your child's pose. Lower the forehead down, ground the palms, and shift the hips back between the heels. Hold for 5. Keep breathing. 4. Do your best. 3. 2. And 1. Take your inhale to crawl your hands toward you and lift the torso here. Slide the knees in close now. And again, fold over your legs, forehead to the ground or to a block. See if you can compress the tops of your thighs into your chest with your heels in close to your glutes. Hold here for 3. Use your abdominals here. Engage the tops of the thighs. 2. And 1. This is the compression you need for Lolasana, the transition pose for jumping through. Go ahead and place your blocks about mid-thigh so the top of the block lines up with your knees, and bring your hands to your blocks. You can practice your jump through here by bending into the elbows, drawing the chest toward the thighs, engaging the abdominals. On an exhale, squeeze the heels into the glutes, and on your inhale, lift up, drawing your torso forward and up at the same time, and sweeping your legs underneath you. Once your legs are long out in front, squeeze the ankles together, squeeze the feet together. Inhale the arms overhead, and then exhale for your forward fold. Today, for your forward fold, draw your thumbs to your big toe knuckles with your rest of your fingers around the outer edge of the feet to help flatten the feet and keep them in line with one another. Hold for 5. Think forehead to shins. 4. Engage the quads as much as you can. 3. Keep breathing. 2. 1. Take your inhale to lift up. Exhale, release. Go ahead and send the fingertips behind you on the mat about 6 to 8 inches. Bend the knees and draw the soles of the feet down. We're going to take reverse tabletop. On your inhale, lift your hips to knee height, and you can let your head drop back if that's comfortable. If not, keep your gaze going forward and up. Hold for 5. Breathe full. 4. Listen carefully. In 3. In 2. We're going to drop the hips. In 1, keep the hips hovering, but bring them back between the palms. Engage the abdominals here. Maybe you can lift the heels. And then inhale, lift back up to your reverse tabletop. Exhale, drop down. Lift, keep the hips lifted. Engage the arms. Maybe lift the heels for a breath. And then on your inhale, lift back up. Reverse tabletop. Last one. Exhale, take the hips back. Maybe you can lift the heels, squeeze the legs together. And then go ahead and settle down onto the mat. Release the seat down. We're going to take a spinal twist today. So go ahead and bring your right knee to point up toward the ceiling. Sole the right foot down into the mat. And bring that left leg in as if you're in crisscross applesauce. I'm going to take a spinal twist here. This is going to help stretch that right glute as well. So with your right foot down in front of your left shin, send your right hand behind the right hip and hug that right knee in toward the chest, lifting the chest up high. If you need more, you can take the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Your right hip's going to want to lift. You can work toward pressing it down. That'll get more into that right glute. Hold for 3. Lift the chest higher. 2. In 1, come back to center. Switch it out. This time the sole of the left foot is down. The right leg comes in like you're in crisscross applesauce. You can keep the ankles lined up as you take that twist with the left hand behind you this time. Or if you need more, you can take the left foot to the outside of the right thigh and hug that left knee in. Try to draw the left sit bone down and gaze over the left shoulder for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide for Patagustasana. Take your inhale to lift the chest. And then exhale, fold. Hold for 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently recline on down. Try to keep your legs as they are for Supta Patagustasana. Bring one hand to your heart and the other to your belly and close the eyes. Walk the shoulders underneath you. Exhale all the air from your lungs. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full inhale. Full exhale, release. Again, full inhale. Full exhale, let it go. You can stay where you are, or you can come to Savasana for final rest. Slowly begin to bring movement back into fingers and toes. Maybe make circles with ankles and wrists. Reawaken the limbs. Reawaken the breath. When you're ready, stretch the arms long overhead to the wall behind you as you stretch your toes down long in front. Take a full inhale, and then exhale to your favorite side. The right side tends to be more restful, the left side more energizing. Take a moment to thank yourself for sticking it out and for finding balance in your practice today. With as little effort as possible and eyes still closed, rock yourself up to a comfortable seat facing the front of the room. Inhale the hands to heart center and exhale to roll the shoulders back and away. Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. May beings everywhere be happy and be free. We bring our thumbs to third eye center, our seat of intuition, and bow forward to say namaste.